an issue with Canelo, which is the face, like it or not. And for him to be walking away, what do the zone have now? Who's left here?
Yo, look, I can do it like money made, glamorous ting. 12 round unanimous ting. Casual fans on the analyst ting. That ain't KG and Travis's ting. That's undefeated, undisputed like Lennox. Do it on point, jab your head off. Who tried to say that AJ fell off? Must have never had Nigerian.
Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of the Undefeated Podcast.
The only podcast with two undefeated fighters.
Chatting it up. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff.
Turn on the notification bell. That's important.
Yeah,
you got to tell them to do that right. That's important, so you will never miss an upload. We ain't missing it. Let's go though.
What's your tail of the tape, fam?
Gee, I'm 0-0. Never fought, never lost. I don't like how the comment section are like, I shouldn't fight because they're worried about the undefeated title. Yeah, but we'll leave that alone. Mm-hmm. What's your tail of the tape?
2-0, bro.
Come on.
50% knockout rate.
Yep.
Half the men enter the ring with me.
Left on their backs, bro. That's what we do.
We're here.
Yeah. Do you want to give a shout out? Actually, I'm gonna do a shout out right now.
Go for it.
I want to shout out the great defeaters. I want to shout out the people that are here from. You see, episode 5. If you've been here,
since episode 5,
you know who you are. Big up your chest. You could be listening and you don't even comment and stuff. True say we want to see you comment, but if that's you, big up yourselves. And the people that are brand new, big up yourselves too. But the ones that have been rocking us from the beginning.
You know what? Let us know what episode you started at in the comments.
Aye, that's wicked.
Let us know what episode it was where you joined the family.
But don't lie though.
Don't lie. Don't try and be like, I
was there when you lot discussed this still. Nah, you weren't there, cuz.
If you joined on 30, it's calm.
You're here on 30.
That's it.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I want to shout them out. Do you want to shout out anyone?
Big up all the great defeaters, man.
Yeah. Everyone right now. So there's always that one guy in it. There's always that one guy, bro. Anyway,
you know, I tell you who I want to shout out. There was someone in the comments, yeah. I got a haircut. It's different. The mustache is gone. Listen, someone got in the comment last week and was just like, "Raw, Travis looking more and more like Desmond." And it goes, "Can I get a fade?" I was like, "Listen, that's not happening twice." But you know what it was
like Desmond, because Desmond was naturally old. You know how Morgan Freeman vibes. You know how Morgan Freeman. I can't imagine what he looked like young.
He's old his whole life. But you know what it is? This lockdown has ruined my routine of getting trimmed.
Yeah.
I'm like comfortable just growing and being rough.
Is it important?
It's not important. It's not important.
Why look down?
No, I hear that, but the comment is ruffled the feathers. I was like,
I understand.
Let me just show that I can do this still.
Yeah, I understand. That's how I felt about what do you call it? When someone said they're not sure about me fighting, I started shadowboxing, bro. Because I'm like, wait, why does he feel like that? Like,
I hear that.
We're talking about heavy D here, bro. Like, you lot should be confident. Do you know what I'm saying? But maybe they're feeling like I'm overlooking my opponent, Dylan was.
Can't overlook no one, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
Say no chance.
Can't say no chance. Okay. Anybody got
all right, so let's it's time for comments, but I just want to find out how you're doing. I want to find out how you're doing because
good, bro.
A lot has happened. A lot's happened on the timeline. So can you just tell the community, because our community, the great defeaters, will be proud of you. What have you recently done, bro?
Yeah, so I'm one of the writers for the new series of Spitting Image that's coming out. It's coming back after all these years.
Oh my days.
So
that's the T4 clap.
Yeah.
That's the T4 clap. Bro.
Yeah, fam.
That's big news.
Yeah.
Sugar. And then, and the funny thing is, Travis is a funny guy, you know. He will sit on amazing information. So I was like, raw, Trav, like, you didn't really speak about this like that. He didn't put like sauce on it. Then now he calls me, he's like, yeah. And the person that I was working with, this person was writing on Simpsons for like the last 15 years. I said, wait, Travis. He said, yeah, we just talking to each other. I said, no. That's mad though. Like, congratulations.
Safe, man.
How are you excited about it? Like,
I am. You know what it is? Because it's one of those little, those nice moments in your career where it's just like, I remember being little and watching the show.
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to watch the show. I used to sneak and watch it. And then like growing up to just be a part of the team, it's just like, right, this is it's a nice little journey.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. Literally, I'm gonna tell everyone you wrote every sketch. My boy wrote that, because even if it's not you, bro, I'm gonna take credit for that still.
It's mad.
Yeah, but then you've been doing good things. Then I say you've been doing some wild things. Yeah. So there's like good and.
Alright, so
talk
let's clarify. So basically, I work for a sports massage this Sunday,
Bro,
right?
why you make it sound good?
It was,
you
though.
Saw the chiropractor.
It wasn't a
fam.
chiropractor. It's the sports massage.
You're making
It
it,
was.
sound more athletic.
I can find
man.
his Instagram. I'll show you.
Cool. You
Best
saw
that I'm making it sound athletic.
When we
Cry
spoke,
out
I
loud.
told you I was getting dentist.
Yeah.
And you said you're getting chiro.
No, I said I'm getting a thing from our back, but then you called it a chiropractor and I just rolled with it.
Alright, cool.
It's long to be like, no, it's not a chiropractor. I was like,
go on.
just roll with it.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I was like, I have a bit of an injury in my lower back.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones, you know, you just get used to having the injury.
Yeah.
So the guy's saying, he's just like, he goes, right, like how, when do you notice it? So I said, sometimes when I go running. And he was like, oh, okay, what type of shoes do you wear? I was just like, I was running my boxing shoes.
Wait.
And he was like, he goes, that's mad. He goes, that's crazy.
Do you know why you're mad, yeah? I don't know what boxing movie gassed this guy up to feel he should lace up his long shoes with no support, bro. No real inner soul. Yeah. How far are you jogging? 5 miles?
Yeah, 2 miles, 3 miles, nothing crazy.
With no support. That's like running in Converses. There's a reason why they stopped wearing Converses in the NBA.
I know.
You know how much danger?
You know what is it? I just didn't think anything into it. Like, those were the trainers that were there. I ain't about to run in the Air Maxes I respect. So I'm just like,
But the Air Maxes,
they're designed for running. It's very bad. Here I am putting on these boots and it's all flat as well underneath. There's no
What ones are
grooves.
they though? Are they the high lace up ones?
No, it's the medium. They're like medium.
The mids. But even when you got to like the third
Yeah,
hole, when you
supposed
like
to.
raw, like
No, they're not. I'm not doing Muhammad Ali boots with the mad lace that's just
that's
dangling
kind of mad.
with the feathers and the side. Running in those.
That's what I thought he was running in. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
fam.
So they're the mids.
Yeah, so the mids. It's like you'd know they're boxing boots by looking at them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've just been running them for years. And it's
Yeah,
just,
stop doing that. Get a decent pair of Asics, high tech even
Yeah.
if you want like New Balance. That's
Yeah.
that's what they're here for, man. Like protect your ankles.
I've seen the way.
Yeah. Whatever. No, I think there's trainers that you got because obviously you got to look at our white counterparts, yeah. And look at what they're jogging in, because they do it every day. You know what I'm saying?
Runners, them city runners.
Them city runners, the ones in
Listen,
suits
no,
and Asics.
I tell you who is the ones that you got to respect is the men that get to work early so they can run around the block of their workplace,
Exactly, bro.
shower, then start their shift.
And look at the crepes. You never see Nikes.
never Nike.
There's never Nike. I think that's inside. Asics,
It's true, you know.
New Balances. That's them. And they're the wildest colours as well. With a pinstripe suit. Anyway, listen.
Shout out them, man. Boy.
Shout out them, man. Let's get into the raw stuff. Why people are here.
Calm.
Yeah. Comment
just,
section.
Just before we get into it, because we're gonna have to. But what a great weekend of boxing.
Yes.
But it's fine. Let's start here. Shouts out to Corey Sin. He goes, just because I haven't commented in a while, innit? Haven't even started watching this week pod, but I've already liked it. # great defeaters. Come on, bro.
Cool. Sugar Soulstar. We're gonna read a few of Soulstar's comments because he's in there dominating you, man. I'm just letting you lot know. So
Soulstar is marking his territory.
He's marking his territory, but he goes, "Lions in the camp, lions in the camp." They're emojis. They're emojis. So he done it so cool. What you saying, KG? Yarde just showed an impressive, mature performance. I know you guys are gonna speak about it. I just want to get my comment in now. LOL. No,
What's the
Soulstar,
energy?
He's working on that jab, bruv. Let's go.
Godson 16. This guy here, boy. He goes, oh yes. He goes, watching it retrospectively, it is a madness. He goes, the first episode I saw was the Lennox Lewis one. That's when I thought I need to deep dive and trace this beef to its roots. He said the Twitter exchange was probably the best moment because I got that after a while. Sorry. The Twitter exchange was probably the best moment because I got that a while after the Lennox interview. So it was like a Nolan movie that starts at the end and we trace how he ended up there. He goes, watching KG and Lennox was like what Jamie Foxx said about Tyson one time. It's like seeing a pit bull with no leash and no owner in sight. And no one knows what to do except tell the pit bull he has big hands. Yeah, that's on Big Lennox. Then he goes, memorable mentions would be Billy Joe Saunders. Then he goes, Chrysler 300, if you know, you know. Number 3, KG's Ledge. Then he goes, number 4, Spencer Farron's Eidetic. That's a word. Wait, I don't know that word still.
Yeah, it's mad.
Eidetic memory. And he goes, in brackets, I mean, wow. He goes, number five, Tunde just pulling out numerology out of nowhere that was absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
As always, keep up the good work.
That's
Hey,
fantastic.
for real, that numbers thing that Tunde
Yeah.
did that time.
Tunde just that's what I'm saying. But he knows what's going on.
I know.
And then when you don't know, you just got accepted.
But you know when you hear the number, you start thinking, is that right? And you go home and Google it. At home, it's just like, raw, shut up.
Yeah. So let me do a Soul Star comment, the raw one that we need to focus on. So here it goes. Wilder versus White debate. People enjoy that debate, by the way. Both of you had solid points. I'm a massive fan of White. I love this transformation. It's rather inspiring, actually. I will flag one minor point that Travis said. Yes, White does seem to either lose concentration or relax in parts of fights where he can get caught. Great observation. With the reverse fight, he made a silly mistake of crossing his feet when moving laterally. He got caught while his feet was crossed. After the knockdown, he won the fight. Can you guys believe that no one has fought reverse after? Which is crazy. This shows how dangerous this guy is. I rate him a lot. I've been saying that I want to see Reverse again.
Reverse should be in the mix. It's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
Hearn just said like, no,
we don't need this. We don't need this animal destroying the apple cart. Yeah. Okay. On Wilder versus White fight, I see it as a 50-50. I agree that Wilder finds a way to land that right hand. A lot of his knockouts have been reactionary rather than setting traps. His killing instinct is crazy. White I feel would bully the hell out of him. Here you go. So Wilder would doesn't set traps, but he could land that right hand.
Okay.
Yeah. White I feel would bully the hell out of him. Yes, he's a shorter fighter and slower, but White really does have a good head torso movement and loves being on the chest of the opponent so he can catch the counter. The way I see White winning against Wilder is stopping him with 12. Stopping him with 12 basically make him quit by wrapping that body. I'd love to see this fight. Gutted for Fury. The change. Gutted for Fury got the change to do it before White. Yeah, there you go. Gutted that Fury did it before White. But that's an amazing comment, by the way.
Shouts out to October Red. Absolutely fantastic analogy from both of you regarding White versus Wilder. Valid points made. White does get tagged and has been in a few fights. White's area of improvement is to not cross his legs. White's feet have never been the best in boxing. However, I still believe he's the most improved fighter. And as you mentioned earlier, maybe him chasing AJ has his benefits. I believe White can beat Wilder because his punch power will be too much for Wilder, who, let's face it, also hasn't got the best feet and very poor head movement. Part of me feels sorry for Wilder as he was protected as a fighter. Took Fury bout because he believed he was washed, then got the surprise of his life, and was relieved to get a draw in the first bout. Look, who's happy for a draw? Then, when you watch the lead up to the second, there were less presses. Fury had got into Wilder's head, and from him taking off the Power Ranger suit with the red lasers, you could see a defeated man. The red lasers. I would definitely love to see White versus Wilder and Fury versus AJ. The favourites are always protected. Wilder was nearly done over by Ortiz, and this is where boxing IQ comes in, and everyone feared his right hand and would all try and avoid it instead of taking the challenge. Fury took the challenge and bullied the bully, and the rest is history. As soon as that bell went on the rematch, Fury ran at him. Wilder was on the back foot from then. Love your channel. You bring the human realness to boxing, and I'm humbled to be mentioned on your channel. Facts about AJ, but that's what we like about him. He will switch if you give him a reason. In 1466, big up Spencer Fearon. Because I like Aziz, his style, the old school wardrobe. I look forward to what he's going to offer the division.
Come on, man. That's great comments there as well. Okay, so let me go AI. You two should be sitting next to Dubois, Joyce, Buatsi, or Josh Kelly in their press conferences. Undefeated marketing agency, LOL. Pod 10 out of 10 as usual.
No, that's
man's
real.
just saying that, raw. We should set up a course.
And just sit down to get these men to talk.
Yeah, set up a course and just how to respond. You know, so we have like
That'd be
flashcards.
You know,
what do you want to say now?
Nah, I tell you what it's like. You know when you see fighters and they're foreign, they'll speak English.
Yeah.
So when they say something to them, they lean over for the translator.
Yeah.
We just tell them exactly what to say. Then man will lean over and be like, "What should I say to that? That's
You're
mad."
gonna bang out.
Man says, "Watch." He just said, "Are you gonna bang out? Are you gonna meet in the middle of the ring and bang out?" What are you gonna say back to that?
Give me something to say. Undefeated.
Alright, what you need to do? Tell him. Actually, just say he's gonna do it. Just say he's gonna win.
No,
Nothing came.
you did none in it. You're none.
Nothing came.
No, you just gotta say something egregious, bro. Whenever you feel like you ain't got nothing to say,
Just go smoke.
Flip
Double
the
down
table.
with the gusto.
flip tables. If you're not sure, this is what I'm telling all my boxers. If you're
know
not
what-
sure, flip the table.
What would be hilarious though is if you
Go
tell
on.
him what to say, and he's like, "I'm not gonna remember all that." I'm not gonna remember all that. Alright, stop. Pour a drink in his face.
It can't be the go-to pour a drink. I think flip tables before you pour drink. Do you know
Nah,
what I'm
because
saying?
if it's a choice though, you're not gonna get to do both. Whereas if you pour a drink, you can still flip the
on the
table.
floor as well. Yeah. We need to work on this though. We need to work on things that we're gonna.
This could be a real move.
Yeah. I think we should open up this agency. Rube, set it up. All right, cool. Tell Rube to set it up like that. It's crazy. All right, KO boxing vibe. Stylistically, a lot of people came in for this Wilder White talk. Stylistically, Wilder should iron White out in spectacular fashion. Beat too slow, head movement not good enough, too easy to hit, shorter than Wilder's, less reach. Could be a simple forehead shot that folded Ortiz put him out. Wilder beats White. All these guys getting confidence as if they can execute Fury's game plan to the T. White's chances counter left hook. Remember, Wilder's getting rocked by counter in the Wilder Ortiz one. This is what I'm saying. But have you noticed how many people have come in here and spoken about the unpolished, the unfinished version of White? People right now, what I'm seeing, what people are talking about really is a coaching element, which is crazy. Which is, you know what I mean? Like how many, all the comments we've read have been saying there's been flaws in his foot movement. There's been, some people rate his head movement and stuff like that, but then a lot of people are signaling the same thing.
But you know, there's some things that you can't teach.
Yeah.
Like some things, the window's closed for that. I just don't think that someone can just add complete new styles to their fighting repertoire. But is what it is. Another one from KO Boxing Vibe is that Wilder has had bicep surgery. His injury, if legit, may explain why his straight right looks slower than usual against Fury. Okay. And then Soulstar responding to that saying, Wilder had surgery on both biceps, bro. The sad thing is, even if he was in a state where he couldn't fight, he would have to. As too much money was involved, sadly.
From Australia.
I'm not surprised about the injuries. I feel that him being 35, his body's starting to break down. You can't stop it. It happened to all of us athletes.
All right.
Soulstar said, us athletes. Soulstar, tell us about your sporting background. No, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be speaking about pros and be like, yeah, us man. Like,
speculating,
so,
you know.
What are we saying?
Soulstar could be somebody, you know.
Soulstar could...
He could be a boxer that's active, though. We don't know, bro.
Could you imagine if Soulstar was AJ on the low? This is the ghost
profile.
profile.
No, because he can't. No, because AJ would be more humble in the messages.
Why would he?
Ain't gonna...
What, under Soulstar?
Yeah, AJ.
No, because it's Soulstar. It's not AJ.
It's a different personality.
I hear that, but there's no reason to be humble if you know your name isn't attached.
But
why do you think these racist guys online don't ever put their face on their picture?
I hear you, but because of AJ's so media trained, yeah, that I think even his ego.
I tell you what,
would be nice.
The only way we'd ever know the real AJ is if we was in his group chat.
It's true. That's the group chat I like to see.
That's the group chat
especially
I like to
on fight night as well.
Because I know for a fact AJ's not doing. Yeah, you know, both lines is in there that he gave his best and he gave... Nah, he's in there saying, look at this dickhead. After what he said about me. Are you mad? Bro, he ain't seeing me. He ain't seeing me.
When he says mad, yeah, it's like, it's the M8.
These men ain't seeing me, bro.
All right, cool. Let me do the last one. Almar Ferguson, yeah? I hope I said that right. He goes, nah. Everything's in capitals, by the way. Nah. I'm coming for smoke. Been riding with the show from day one and like every damn video from drop. But you man are showing me no respect because I don't comment. Fine. Travis, KG, I'm here now. Laughing emoji. He goes, jokes. Taking some of the principles of last week's pod. And talking hype to get my comment clout.
It's good for business.
There you go. It's good for business, because I saw that. I was like, raw, I swear the capitals. He goes, love this pod and genuinely look forward to it each week. Friday wasn't the same when it wasn't uploaded.
Sorry, guys. We're sorry, man. I know.
As always, the mix of mandem jokes and boxing analysis had me cracking up. Defo food for thought about boxers talking smack to gain interest. I wonder how many average Joes, boxing ability wise, could make a name for themselves and make some money if they adopted this tactic. Once again, great show. Look forward to listening next week. Wow, that's real
talk.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if you're ready, but I feel because we're talking about smoke.
Yeah.
Why not talk to the man
that started this whole
conversation?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's give him a call. So we're gonna give Idris.
Idris Virgo.
There you go, because he did his thing, and let's see what he has to say.
The boxing community is up in arms.
The boxing community is vexed. Let's go. He said he's going for a run, but wait. Whoa. Okay. Right now, listen. Idris, you're talking to KG and Travis from the Undefeated podcast. Big man, how are you today?
The one and only body breaker, Idris Virgo. What are you saying?
Wait. Let's get your name right. So you call yourself the what? The body breaker?
I call myself the body breaker, and I'm the one and only. You're not going to find another box like me. I'm the one and only.
Jeez. So, bro, this is KG speaking to you right now. How are you feeling with the backlash that you threw the water on your opponent, and then a lot of people come for you in the comment section? How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling great because they all talk. You know what I mean? I do the opposite. I talk and I go back it up. All these people in the comment sections, they're all talking, and no one so far has back it up. You got Liam Williams said he wants to come down and spar me. That was last week. We're in Monday. We're in the fresh week. I haven't seen the guy at my gym. You know what I mean? They've got all
Wait.
He's not on it. He's the world champion. He's not on it. He's just jumping in the vibe because no one knows who he is. You know what I mean? Everyone's talking about Idris Virgo, the one and only. They're not talking about Liam Williams or when he's fighting next. So no one cares. No one cares when I'm fighting next. So yeah, I'm feeling great.
Hey, Idris, did you plan to splash water in his face from before the press conference, or was it like a spur of the moment thing?
Spare in the moment. Like if you see me from Love Island, I'll just do spare in the moment things. Right about now, I'm on ITV2 now watching Love Island, to be honest with you. But other than that, I'll just do things spare in the moment. I just thought, you know what? As you guys said, I blessed him. I turned him into a new man.
The baptism. Man's out here baptizing people with no deacons, bro. You can't. No. So has your phone? So obviously you've done that.
Because I see you had an offer from the Stephen Goodwin, right? That situation about 125k.
Yeah.
To fight this guy. What's the situation on that right now?
Well, from Uncle Steve, this is coming from a guy who has not put a show since the whole pandemic. Like no one knows who Stephen Goodwin is. His show doesn't really bang. So obviously him again jumping on the bandwagon on social media. To me, that's a side bet because he's on about I'm a regional purse and then 100k for win the guy. Obviously, I will win the guy. I'll smash that bread within 4 rounds. That guy's nothing special. But I'm not the matchmaker here. You got to contact my manager. We get it on.
Would you want that fight though?
I'll fight anyone. I'm not ducking no one.
Okay.
I'm not ducking no because there's no game plan or blueprint to beat the one and only Idris Virgo.
So I'm not gonna lie. I've been combing the net and I've been looking for the comment section. Yeah, Mandem. What's your response to Mandem calling you the B-Tech O'Hara Davis?
Listen, you gotta be honest. O'Hara Davis is to me, he's freaking a sick geezer. You know what I mean? Like B-Tech, you could call me B-Tech O'Hara Davis. You could call me the B-Tech freaking AB. You call me B-Tech whatever. But end of the day, I'm the one and only. You know what I mean? And they're all gonna realize this. They're all gonna sit there thinking, yo, that guy's the one and only. He's pulled this off. Like I'm the man at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm hot iron at the moment, and whoever wants it, they could get these hands. They know it. The thing is, they know it before. All talk. Like listen, it's all talk. You know what all talk, bro.
Nah, good. Have you got any questions as well? Because I've got another one still.
Go for it.
All right, so obviously, what's next? You had a great, it was a good debut. You came out. Obviously, I don't know if you was expecting to go the distance, but then what's next for you, Idris?
Come on, listen, I've got to go back to this walk situation now. Imagine if I didn't throw the water in his face, he would have literally went to that ring and thought, do you know what? I've done my job. He's given me a beat and I'm going to take a knee. I'm going to take the count. I'm done. You know what I mean? But me, as you guys said, bless him with that water. It gave me a mental edge to stay in that ring with me for 4 rounds. Because I was hitting the guy with some decent shots, and he stayed there with the shots. So, fair play to my opponent. But now, the next opponent for middleweight, I guarantee you now, remember I said this, the guy's going to get knocked out. I'm going to hit with a punch what he's not going to expect. Let's put it that way. So, technically, I'm dropping out to middleweight just so I could freaking bash these clowns and these fools out one by one. Whoever wants to call me out. Jeez. And then after that, win some bouts. You got to remember, bouts just catch dust. You know what I mean? So I'm still thinking about the paycheck. So who offers the most paycheck? I'm there. I'm ready to fight them. It is what it is.
I hear that, man.
Jeez.
Well, hey, Idris, you got our attention, fam.
You got our attention. This is a career we'll be following very closely, bro. And you know what? If you want to be the man to baptize, man, keep getting. We're there. Like, if you want us to catch them after they've been drenched in the waters, we're here, man.
I'm telling you, man, they're not ready for me, man. They're not ready. They've just heard my name now. And it's gonna stay on people's mind and their lips until I finish my career, and it's gonna be a great career. Remember this when they won't listen to this podcast again in a couple of years' time. They're all gonna say, you know what? He said it. He said it not in black or white. He said it in color. He said it's gonna be the next big thing, and he's backed up every single thing he said. Remember this.
Idris,
The one and only.
In 5-6 years' time, are we gonna be talking to Idris Virgo, the world champ?
Yes, you are. You're going to be talking to the one and only Idris Virgo, the world champion. I guarantee you. Period.
All right, man.
We'll talk. I'll back it up.
All right. Listen,
all the
Idris,
best, my bro.
I'm just saying, wait, let me just let you know, because you know how this podcast works, yeah? If you do a madness, we will get these jokes off. I'm just letting you know. So if remember you said this, and I hope you're back in this chat, you know, because I'm ready to ride on this train. However, if it goes nuts, bro,
it's not a guarantee.
Don't watch that app, fam.
Get that notepad out and get ready for your one-liners, and then you're not going to be using them.
All right, cool. Listen, that is the one and only.
I'll send your notepad specially to you, just to use, and you're not going to use it.
I'm excited. Listen, bro, Idris, thank you so much,
Big
man.
up, man. Big up.
Wicked, man. And as I said, we'll always talk about you on this platform. Like, just keep on big shows, bro, and we love to chat about that, because we need characters like you in boxing. So big up yourself, bro.
Before you go, can I get it? The one and only Idris Virgo. Come on.
No, bro. I'm gonna call you the one and only right now. But you need he needs to put in some. You need to put in some serious rounds, fam.
Yeah.
You can't do that, bro. Man can't be out there one and only, bro.
Yes, it's too early, fam.
Bro, it's too early. But right now, man is calling you the one and only right now. Yeah, so everybody, this is the one and only. He said it. T4 round of applause to Idris Virgo right now. Let's go. Bro, big up yourself, man. Have a nice one, man.
Yeah, sweet, man. All right,
Yes.
Come, G.
Hey. There's new energy in boxing.
It's interesting.
There's new energy in boxing, fam. I don't know what, like.
That's the thing. It's like, you know, you can say it's disrespectful what he done.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of people talking about Idris Virgo now, and I'm like, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He's at the front of the queue. You know what I mean? And end of the day, as you said, there's certain promoters trying to jump on the back of his name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain promoters trying to jump in.
So the offer that I
But they
saw
can see.
was like, yo, they were saying, listen, it'll be your fight person as normal, but if you beat this guy, 100 grand.
Hey, but Nani would never, if he didn't baptize, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That would
will
never
he get that
come up.
money?
No way.
No way. So you have to, you almost have to move.
But these side bets are always a bit tricky to try and guarantee. But boy,
do you know, I'm gonna try and call one more person because I want to get Craig Richards on the phone because
hey,
his announcement. So
dial him.
I'm gonna try and dial him. Hopefully, you know, see what he's saying. Come on, Craig. Don't let us down, bruv. I'm fully trying to get hold of you, bro. All right, so I tried to call Craig Richards. Craig, I don't know what's going on with you, big man. You're not answering the phone.
Mad.
We're trying to find out what your situation, because the fight is
right
now.
The Shaq and Peters fight has been announced.
It's been announced.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I'm saying? We need to talk to you and know how you're feeling about that, because this is a tricky opponent.
Bro,
this is a very tricky opponent.
This guy's 6'6".
Yep.
That's a lot of. It's a tall guy to overcome.
And fundamentally he's skillful. You know what I mean? Well. This is a big fight, and this is
Craig
again the world of the
Craig ain't no small boy.
No, he's not.
He's 6'1".
Yeah.
There's 5 inches he's giving away, but yeah, I mean the boxing IQ is there, and
he's got the jab. It's gonna be a fight. Craig's got I hope. Craig, I need to talk to you.
I think we're gonna see a very aggressive Craig in this fight.
Yeah, no,
he won't be the taller man. Sometimes he's the taller man in some of the fights I've seen. I'm like, okay, cool. But when you go to being a smaller man, you gotta get a bit beastie.
And like it or not, what's the name's comments are still there. Master Knowledge's comments.
Yeah.
it'll marinate different.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Master Knowledge just said, boom, I'll send my man for you. So if you get banged, yeah, it looks crazy with the say no more thing.
Nah, he came back on, man, now you're talking.
Yeah,
bro.
he said, man, now you're talking, but now you have to match this work. Right now, there's a big job, like, Shaq is here, fam. Craig, we need to know what you're saying. I'm calling you, like, there's a conversation that we need to have. It didn't happen today, it's happening next week, bro. Yeah? The same way Idris picked up the phone, Craig, I know you as well, pick up the phone. Yeah? But, literally, I'm Team Craig all the way.
Yeah.
I think he's, I think he can get it done. That's what I'm
I
saying,
think
and
so.
I believe that this will be his announcement on the world stage.
It'll be
to
a
say,
fight that you can't. I don't understand how the boxing community could ignore him after if he beat Shaq up. It is like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. It's a good time.
Let's go.
Yo, this weekend though,
This
Anthony
weekend.
Yarde, Lions in the camp.
God, say it
Tunde
again.
Ajayi.
Come on. Say it again though.
We don't get weak. We get
Deep.
deep. Come on, you see it. Fam.
No, do it again. Like,
Dream it, believe it, become it.
Hey, listen. All the slogans in the world, yeah, them man have got down.
got it packed,
no,
bro.
they got slogans
Listen,
like.
yeah.
Do you know how hard it is not to say lines in the camp?
Them man, yeah. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Lions in the camp. Enjoy yourself.
say it,
Be
bro.
free.
No,
Lions
say
in
it,
the
bro.
camp.
Oh,
You're over there doing just business.
business, cause
That's not even fun. Nothing fun about that.
Respect my boy,
just
cuz.
business.
just business.
Lions in the camp. You can say that in terms that don't even link to boxing.
Can you imagine though? Wait, can you imagine? Because the slogan's so sick here that you could come there with your family to fight Yarde, and you might say
Lions in the camp to get yourself up. Fam,
Listen,
Come
that
on.
is it's a strong
we
slogan.
don't get weak, we get deep. That's a statement, bro.
Yeah. It's
Just business.
it's
doesn't.
but just
It doesn't
business.
do- it
Just
doesn't-
business.
it doesn't do what
is-
you think.
You know what I mean? But what happens when
Boring. That's what it is.
I hear you, but sometimes if you get tucked in, because we done like I was checking. So let's respect Yarde and let's talk
course.
about the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Next moment.
Let's talk about
Very
the performance.
mature performance from Yarde.
Very like
I watched that. I was just like, this is great. It's just, it reminded me of.
and Deck's never gone down before. Deck's
Nah,
never
he's
been,
never been stopped.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a boxer called Bob Foster, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he does this thing. I don't really know what the actual term is, but I call it passive pressure, where it's
Yeah.
like the footwork. He just constantly walks down his
Yeah.
opponent. He's not throwing shots and that,
Yeah.
but it keeps you on such high alert just by the amount of pressure he's putting on you. He just starts to break you down, and you make stupid mistakes. Yarde, the way Yarde comes forward,
Yeah.
and he just forces you to just do something. You're
Yeah.
always having to make a decision. I'm just like, I was watching, I was like, it's very mature. As the rounds went on, turned up the pressure, got him the hell out.
I
of
like there's a bravery in Yarde that
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing now that's different. Obviously going the rounds with Kovalev,
It's done something.
it's
to him,
done
innit?
something for him. It's
Bruv.
almost turned a switch on in ways like I can hurt you. Like you right now, he's probably looking at people that he's fighting saying, you're not on my level.
Yeah.
I'm actually on world level now and I'm fighting you because you're just like a hurdle in my way.
It was a statement fight because obviously people were just like, he shouldn't have gone up to Kovalev. Why did he go up to fight Kovalev?
I said that.
He hasn't done all the British stuff.
Yeah.
He's coming down to show I'm better than these men.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
men you respect, cool. Let me just show you.
Yeah. But then the why it
for it,
gets,
bruv.
do you know what's exciting? Yeah. It's the talk between JB, you know what I mean? Just Business, Josh Buatsi.
Mm-hmm.
That talk there, you're hearing Frank Warren speak about it.
Yeah.
You're hearing AJ.
AJ's even talking about
Play
it. Bro.
what AJ said, man.
Listen.
Play what AJ said because only AJ can put this so
Listen.
eloquently. Let's go.
As a fan, 100% I'd like that. You've got the lion in Yarde and you've got the wolf, the lone wolf in Buatsi. It's the meat of the jungle, I think it's two wild animals coming together to slug it out. One's an Olympian, one's East London born bred fighter from the Peacock Gym. Like, so different. It's kind of like me and Dylan. I was the Olympian, went down that route. Dylan was South London, bred fighter, rough, and same contrast, and it made a great fight. So I believe in Buatsi. I know he's very talented, but he just had to step his game up because Yarde went to the world level against Kovalev. He got beat, but that experience does something to you anyway, providing you don't lose the hunger.
Jeez. Do you know what's so crazy? AJ can't stay away from animal analogies. He loves animals, bro.
He was so close to saying that Buatsi was a lion as well.
Yeah.
He's like, Yarde's a lion and he's a wolf. Because he's like, I can't give you that as well. Then he said, it's the big meat of the jungle. And I was like, I don't know if wolves are really in the jungle like that. I don't know if they're really in the jungle like that, And if they are,
fully moving packs
they
as well.
ain't really got the rep in the jungle like that.
Yeah. They're not the. They're just dogs, Sam. They're just dogs.
They're just big
Bro,
dogs.
a lion looking at a wolf it's different.
Work.
It's different.
That's not a big fight at all.
Call the clan, fam. You lot need 15 dogs to come and do it.
Call the whole pack.
Yeah,
this
you
is
need
not
a pack. But you know what's crazy about the situation is, like he did want to call them both lions, but he knows I know AJ watches,
he does,
and he knows he couldn't get. Oh, they're both lions, and
he couldn't get that off.
Yeah, he couldn't get
that off.
So AJ,
has to get creative.
Stick to
the wolf thing.
The wolf thing one. And
that didn't slap.
It made me think he must have Dylan White on the mind because Dylan White's
the wolf. He go, woo.
Yeah. And
so it's
and
mad that Buatsi somehow became the wolf.
The wolf. Do you know what I mean? And then again, obviously, anti-Yarde lions in the camp.
Buatsi's not a wolf though. What would Buatsi be if he was an animal? I'm gonna say like a panther.
Yeah.
Just
quiet,
roaming,
but dangerous.
Yeah.
Panthers get
they get busy. They get
busy. They are dangerous animals, Sam. You won't see it until it's over. You're dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this clash,
this fight is gonna be massive.
I am so excited. I saw you put out because I was like, I had to ask my community. I said, listen, people are talking about finally Yarde versus Buatsi. Yeah, my fans, what are you saying? Yeah, my fans came back quick, fast. They was like, Buatsi. They said Yarde is on his thing, but Buatsi gets him the hell out of here. And I just thought, I'm just gonna keep retweeting these. And I said, raw, Trav, what's good, bruv?
So I put out my poll on my page.
Yep.
66% came back supporting Yarde.
But them 66 people are mad.
No,
the 66% is mad.
But I got proper boxing community.
Yeah, those are the people that
on my page.
Those are the things that Brexit. They bought it out. That's the Brexit community, fam. That's the Brexit guys. You can't trust them.
Fam.
You can't trust them.
Man, no. Listen,
I didn't set mine up with a poll.
David Hay said this beautifully, yeah?
Here we go.
He said, listen.
Why'd you always quote David Hay every week?
Because he was on the broadcast.
Quoting people that didn't win, bro.
He was on the broadcast.
It's annoying, bro.
He was a pundit on Yarde's fight.
Do it.
He was a pundit on the fight. You guys I'm just following this brother around getting quotes and hot takes. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? I want to say it on the pod. Dickhead. Just following David. Listen, he said, he's proved that he belongs at a higher level.
Yeah,
he didn't beat Kovalev, but when you get up to that level and you come back, it does something to you. It changes you. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looking at Yarde. Even in Yarde's interview that he did, I think it was for IFL, he was talking, he was just like, listen, I've been through so much this year. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't talk about these things. Because sometimes I'm walking into the gym and people are coming to me on some, I'm sorry. He's like, no, I'm in fight mode. Do you know what I mean? He goes, I'm in the gym. No one's working harder than me in the gym. When he said that, he was getting mad. He goes, listen, no one's outworking me in the gym. I'm working hard. I'm looking and thinking, I ain't never seen Yarde talk like this.
That's scary.
Yarde is moving different. So what does
Buatsi
talk for me?
Usually Tunde is on the talking thing.
That's it.
But this is for him to be talking like this. It is scary. As I said, I watched him in the ring and I said, this ain't the same Yarde.
Bro, when Yarde, and the thing is, what's funny about Yarde is I'm watching the fight and I'm thinking, he does this little touch jab thing. Yeah. He just constantly touches. Yeah. So then you start thinking, right, he's not sitting down on any shots and it's like he's throwing it. And then suddenly he just goes, body. And then all the man start breaking down. I'm like, listen.
And then body shots count,
Listen. Yarde ain't no easy food, bro.
Nah, it's not easy food. But
Buatsi
again,
needs to take the long route. Don't do no jump and go fight Yarde. Do the long route.
Are you mad?
100%.
Don't talk like that. See, you're getting mad.
Because you know why?
You started good.
You know why?
I hear that.
You know why?
No. Don't ever do that.
Who has Buatsi fought, fam?
Okay, but watch when we punch up your champion.
Nothing. It's
when
all
we punch
theory.
Up your champion,
it's all guesswork.
We're gonna say lines
might
in the camp.
do this.
We're gonna say line in the camp.
It might look like this,
bro. If we punch up your
all guessing.
Okay, break this down. Yeah, this is for the grime. This is for the grime audience. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly bring up this. Yeah,
go for it.
Skepta clashed a guy called Devilman back in the day. Yeah, and it's like Wong Song. He used to say Taiwan me, I Wong Song. Skepta beat him. I don't know if he beat him in the clash, but it is what it is. Yeah, but he took the slogan, fam. Skepta now started saying that song. That's in Skepta's flow now. So
enough.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna punch up
promise
your
you-
man,
I
and
promise
then
you-
we're gonna say lines in the camp, bro.
The reason
we're
why-
gonna take the whole thing, bro,
Because no one enjoys saying just business.
and we'll take lines in the camp.
It's not gonna happen. What's
we
gonna
can
happen?
take it.
Just business. That business is gonna get shut down
What now?
because of the lockdown.
We're not gonna eat.
That
no.
business is getting
that
shut
business
down.
Is fine, bro.
The Lions are gonna
That
storm
business-
the office and ruin the whole thing.
No, that business is just fine.
And it's gonna be the most exciting media
We don't
day.
even need furlough, fam.
when Yarde is fighting.
This business is gonna keep going, bro. This business is like Amazon, bro. We're gonna have success in this lockdown.
You guys
We'll still
ain't
be
making
winning, bro.
no money.
Okay, watch.
Fact is this, yeah.
End of the day,
the
I'm sitting
media-
on that side of the ring. I'm in the red corner. That's where I'll be. You'll be in the blue corner, and you can come over. You can skulk over and say, "Raw, you man won, yeah." I say, "Yeah, don't worry, Travis. We forgive you. Let's go."
Listen, Buatsi still has a lot to prove before he gets
Bro.
into this conversation with Yarde.
And
Yarde said
when
perfectly.
he proves it,
Yarde said
when
this
he proves
perfectly.
it, what do you say?
Yarde said this perfectly.
When he proves
in
it,
his
what do you
interview,
say?
he said, "Listen,
Talk to me,
people
bro.
been talking about Buatsi's name, and his name is getting so big because of me.
Hey,
His name is linked to mine. Everything
Okay.
I do,
But
his
I'm an
name gets to
Olympian.
come through.
But I'm an Olympian.
Yeah, he is an Olympian.
Say nothing.
But unless Yarde is in the convo, Buatsi don't get spoken about.
gee, I'm the
Are we
main
really-
man.
are we gonna lie to
No, they've
ourselves?
been talking about me, bro.
How is Buatsi the main? The main where? Where?
No, I'm not gonna lie. That Kovalev jump up was a good jump up.
Bruv,
But before you were fighting
Buatsi-
technicians, don't get me started.
Buatsi's
We
name-
saw what we're fighting, bruv. Don't try it, bruv.
Let me speak.
Don't let me get
me
disrespectful,
speak.
bruv,
Let me
to prove
speak.
my point. 'Cause I don't want to do that
Let me
this
speak.
week.
I don't understand.
I don't want problems with the Ajayi camp, bruv.
Bruv,
I'm
let me
trying to
speak.
stay in a good position,
Then be
bruv.
silent.
No, cuz, because you're bringing this out of me, bruv.
Listen, that's your business.
Bro,
All I'm
listen.
saying is this, yeah? This right here,
Yeah.
this is Yarde. You see this right here? Attached by a little string is Buatsi's name.
Okay.
And
Remember you said
everywhere
that.
Yarde
Buatsi.
goes,
Okay.
Buatsi's like a friggin' kite in the background.
Yeah.
Going, yeah.
That's this,
Talk about me. Talk about me.
Are you
Because even
hearing-
though I don't fight, talk about me.
You got him twisted. Anyway, Buatsi, remember what he
What's
said.
Buatsi's notable opponents?
Gee, I want immediate humility, you know.
No. Hear
Remember
this.
we said what's gonna happen anyway. Us not getting prayer meeting after that fight, you know.
Let me
He's
tell you
gonna
this.
knock him out or getting prayer meeting.
Let me tell you this, yeah?
Let's go.
I like Buatsi.
It's too late. He said he's a string on the back of the thing, fam.
That's exactly what he is.
You said man is floating, flying, fam.
On the yard
Do you know
plane.
how
On the yard
disrespectful-
plane. 100%. But I like Buatsi. If he's fighting someone else,
Do you know what level of danger
If
you're
he's
in to be a
fighting-
string on the back of a plane?
if he's fighting someone else, I root for him. Because I want his career to go well.
Gee, I'm on the
But
back of the plane,
But
fam.
I am telling you, when them men step into the ring together,
Yeah.
we're going to be having an amazing episode of the pod. And I cannot wait for it.
Oh, I love this. Clip this up.
Yarde is getting him.
You know the killer is.
Bro, I tell
Do
you,
you know what's so
I'm
good
going to
about
tell you
this?
right now, yeah.
One of us is right. Do you know
Buatsi-
what's nuts? Do
Buatsi
you know
has
what-
not been hit like
Yeah.
how Yarde is going to hit him. I
Okay.
promise you not. One of his opponents
love
has
this.
the power
I love
Yarde
this.
has. And I guarantee he's going to land.
We're bringing back. Remember, there's that thing that we had, and you had it before. You're the only one that's tasted the humility pie. I haven't tasted that. Yeah, that's coming back. You'll be eating. I'm just saying, one of us is right and one of us is wrong. Yeah,
Buatsi
I
is,
see
Buatsi
pie.
is going to be more gracious than you in his own defeat. He's going to come and he's going to be like, credit to Yarde, everything he's done. I think it's
you know what?
amazing. I wish you
can't
nothing but the
wait.
best on your
I
career.
wish we could fast forward, but we can't.
But we can't. That's not
We
how they
can't, but
that's
I can't
not how the world was
wait.
made.
We will clip. What episode is this? This is episode
64.
64. I need to save this somewhere because
Do it, bro.
you've been talking the most. Man
it.
said he's a string on the back of the plane.
He
That
is.
is incredibly an Olympian, bro. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
get to
right.
business.
And he ain't getting the love that Olympians
We'll
get because
get
he
to
don't
business.
fight much.
No, because there was an injury.
Well, that's
There
how,
was an injury.
that's how the
Okay,
game goes.
Keep that energy, bro.
I will.
You're coming
I
praying.
will. It'd be amazing.
Just saying.
We can pray
Wow.
for Buatsi together. Me, Tunde Ajayi. Yeah, I mean the whole camp. Anthony will be there. Yeah, I mean we'd even get.
Exactly. I can't believe you. All right, let's go. Let's talk, bro. The zone.
Oh, your boy.
No, not just don't. It's yes, my boy.
Your
but
boy.
we need to talk about the zone because
Canelo
I'm
and the
scared.
zone.
I'm worried for the zone now. I'm
Canelo
worried
in
for
the zone.
So,
Alright, so let's talk here.
give
So
us
let me give you the information, right?
information, please.
This is a tweet thread from Dan Raphael, who we met in Vegas. Shout out to man like Dan, you know.
man like that.
Big Dan, cuz. Alright, so he goes, one of the central issues in the Canelo Dazn issue is that he is supposed to fight twice a year with at least one fight being against a premium opponent. Fair enough. At issue, who constitutes a premium opponent? DAZN considers Triple G premium, but claims that guys like Jacobs and Kovalev weren't. In brackets, he says, I strongly disagree.
Jacobs.
He goes, DAZN has also not given Canelo a list of those who would be considered premium foes. DAZN approved Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders for Canelo, but not as premium guys, and wanted to dramatically cut the license fee. I'm told that DAZN would consider, not joking, De La Hoya, Jorge Masvidal, I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, and Khabib premium foes. Even though Oscar's 47, not since 2008, and other guys aren't boxers. He goes, it seems unfair and unrealistic to give the guy only one bona fide choice to fight in Triple G when the contract doesn't specify that. According to the suit, to not consider Jacobs, Kovalev, or Smith premium opponents is not legit to me.
There you go.
I think Canelo just wants to fight. He's a fighter, that's what he does, but he also doesn't want to be disrespected and not have his contract honoured, one that he earned. All that said, I'm told Canelo is willing to take a haircut on the money and also willing to fight with no fans, meaning even less money.
Bro, it's scary times with DAZN.
Yeah,
it's scary times with DAZN because even when we first spoke about it at first, because Will was bantering, he's like, "Oh, look at your guy," and I was like, "Bro, seriously, he's fought his fights, and DAZN haven't paid up his money." I don't know what Eddie Hearn's connection to DAZN is because it's not. He's not connected to it. He's more of a He's playing a middleman role.
I reckon more so for his own fighters.
Yeah.
I don't think he's involved in the Canelo business.
Yeah,
do you know what
yeah.
I mean? Because why would he be? But it's one of them ones now where it's like, if they don't consider him if they're saying he's not fighting premium opponents, who's out there for him to fight? Because remember,
they haven't even said Callum Smith is mental. That
Callum
you don't
Smith.
see Kovalev. Kovalev is the same guy that champ. You know what I mean? You don't see Kovalev. You don't see Callum. You don't see Billy Joe Saunders. These are electric fights. And then you're talking about De La Hoya.
What they're looking for. What's clear in this year is that DAZN are not boxing fans. They just want big numbers, high entertainment. If he said he was going to fight Conor McGregor, they would be ecstatic.
And that's premium.
Yeah, that you could tell. Do you know what I mean?
That's wrong.
Bro, Oscar De La Hoya at 47 is still premium.
It's wrong.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So you got to look at their intentions when they got into boxing. It clearly wasn't to develop the sport or do anything like that. They were just thinking, all right, we're just trying to capitalize off the peas.
Yeah, but then the right now it's like not looking after the cash cow, like it or not. Because we was going back and forth on the phone this week, and you're talking about is Canelo box office? And of course he is, because again he brings in a market. Yes, it's probably not the US market, but that Mexican Latin American market.
He gets the US market.
He has their eyes. You know what I mean?
The thing is with Canelo is that his opponents and the fights that he wins, right? There's always something about them.
Yeah, but then now we're seeing the background.
I hear that.
Now we're seeing the background to it, and they're saying, "Can you imagine? Why would I be encouraged?" Remember, I'm trying to get the money. All fighters are trying to get the money, yeah. And I've signed to DAZN for like the raw payments. So now, if I say that I want to fight Billy Joe Saunders, you're saying, "Well, it's not even a big money fight. We're not going to pay you what you expected to get paid." I'm not taking. Why would I take that fight now?
No, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. I mean, it's two different angles that we're starting to dig up. Like the situation, if it's a contract, it's a contract. But at the same time, you got to start looking at the guys that Canelo was trying to fight then, because he tried to fight Avni Yildirim.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's very crazy.
That was crazy.
Like, I understand you got a contract, but at the same time, it's
that's
like
someone that lost to Eubank
Jr.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's one of the ones you got to start saying to yourself, "Is like, big man, I'm giving you 35 mil, and you're telling me you want to fight Yildirim."
Yeah,
that's making me feel like you're trying to violate this deal.
Yeah.
So then that would set the tension high in the room. So now they're saying, all right, well, give me a big name then. And he's listing out Callum Smith, and he's like, no one knows Callum Smith.
That's a good fight, but
it's a good fight in boxing.
But Billy Joe Saunders,
no one knows Callum Smith.
He wanted the Billy Joe Saunders fight.
Billy Joe Saunders big in America?
No,
so then they're thinking, we don't know this brother again. Give us someone that we know.
No, but I feel like he has to have. And
I'm not calling
Canelo. I'm not calling Canelo AJ in any way.
No, you're willing to go from middleweight, and you're going to go to light heavyweight. Yes. Within these divisions, there's a big name somewhere. Go fight one of them, man.
But I don't know who it is, man. Because I'm saying that
Charlo and one of the Charlos is making a lot of noise in the States. He's been calling that Canelo for a minute. Radio
nice.
silence.
That'd be nice.
So what if we're thinking at it from, let's try and look at it from DAZN's side, yeah? He's looking and thinking, there's dogs out there, and you keep trying to find the soft ones. That's not making us money.
But the zone is saying, I'm not even interested in the dogs. I just want a UFC fighter.
Here's how I imagine this conversation going, yeah? And bear in mind, I'm doing my best to be on DAZN's side for this argument.
Crazy.
It's not my feelings.
Yeah.
But they're sitting there thinking, all right, cool. I'm not the biggest boxing fan. You tell me who the names are.
Yeah.
You ain't giving me names. You're giving me Avni Yildirim, and I'm looking at that and I'm getting annoyed because no one around me knows who that is. So now, in my ignorant brain...
Don't just say Avni. Talk about Billy or Jacobs or Colbert.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you though.
He said, in my ignorant brain, the only fighter that I remember being big, go to Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah? Or Khabib. Or them man. Because them men are getting into big fights. These are not boxing fans.
But this is why it's wild you being here.
Yeah.
Because if I'm talking to you, if I'm like, yo, I should fight my man, and you say no, but what about De La Hoya or Khabib? That is a mad retort.
That's mad. But you have to understand, this person wants a pay-per-view fight because we are spending big money for you.
But you're not meant to be here.
I hear that. But when this world, it works on money.
I hear that.
That's all it comes down to. It's not friendship. These men will double cross a contract anytime they're ready to do that.
But you're in a business that you don't understand.
Yeah, I hear that. But they're in it to make money because they see money being made. They just saw Floyd do the madness in his whole career, and you fought Floyd in one of the biggest fights ever. You now are at the mantle. You should be bringing in those numbers, but you're not. You're bringing in Avni Yildirim.
Nah, DAZN, listen.
Bro,
I'm telling you right now.
It's
the zone.
You should know this is just business.
DAZN needs Buatsi. DAZN needs Buatsi, bro. I was going to say it, bro. They need that business mind, fam.
What, another silent star who doesn't talk? No, they don't.
Okay, listen. You're not even coming to the prayer meeting. You're not invited anymore, bro.
Listen.
You're not coming to our celebration.
Listen.
Because you're doing the most.
Let Buatsi come to our marketing agency and we'll turn him into a star.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Because he has the boxing. He just needs the personality to just be out there a bit more.
He don't want to do that. He turns into a savage in the ring. He's different.
Well, I hear that. Well, he's going to have similar meetings with DAZN. You got to give us some more.
How about Khabib? No, they are taking the piss. No, listen.
No,
DAZN,
bro, as joking,
I know.
The jokes are flying.
The jokes are flying. That's man, them boys from back in the day, so it's cool. Anyway,
but listen,
let's talk about the zone.
DAZN's position.
Let's talk about the zone though, because why this is scary? Because the zone stepped into the American market and they stepped in very disrespectfully. They came in and said, "Hey, we're here. Forget how you watched boxing before.
All your pay-per-views,
Showtime, HBO, all these things. You lot go away because right now, for a Netflix price, you can watch all the greatest fights. Yeah. Now, and obviously, so many people are upset, and that's what really turned the Americans against Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn kind of was the face. He positioned himself, and he said, "This is the new thing now." The problem is Canelo not being there. Remember they tried to sign Wilder, that didn't work.
AJ was smart with how he handled them.
AJ was very smart how he handled them. He's kept his Sky Sports thing, but so now you got an issue with Canelo, which is the face, like it or not. And for him to be walking away, what did the zone have now? Then whoever who's left here is crazy. And now if Canelo can walk away, he will take a group of people to say we don't mess with these people. They're not good. They're not trustworthy. Even that the things that what's his name was saying in the comment section, that those tweets, those are crazy tweets to read. I'm not taking my boxing career over there. Hell no. If you're telling me that Billy Joe Saunders is not good enough fighter, these are not good enough opponents, you don't know nothing. You know what I mean? There's no way I'm walking in there signing anything. So now you're saying to yourself, what did the zone do? It's trouble. It's problems.
Yeah, it is problems because it's one of the ones where it's like they are not that good for. Remember they put on the Logan Paul and KSI fight.
Yeah,
these men only care about traction and numbers.
Yeah, right. But they didn't get the Tyson one, which is
Billy
crazy.
Joe Saunders fought on the undercard of one of their fights.
Yeah,
so they're not looking at him as a star. You fought on the undercard of a YouTuber's fight. You've got to look at the business line of that, where it's like, bro, you're willing to fight an undercard, but then you're going to be the pay-per-view guy for Canelo.
They don't get it.
So now they're looking at him as like, that's not a big name. Callum Smith, we don't
know
hear enough about Callum Smith and his hair.
Yeah.
So these are the problems that he's having, where a lot of fighters, they don't have the name, and Canelo doesn't have the name that can stand alone. Remember,
and I
there
feel
was a
like
time-
he should. I feel like he should have a name that
you
if
can
you
feel like
if you
that.
fight him and then you standardly like you're
Doesn't matter.
you're upgraded. How
Floyd-
AJ would bring
No, but
up
look what
someone to
Floyd-
his not to his level, but
what they're looking for is another Floyd. Yeah.
yeah,
And he's not another Floyd. Because Floyd was a marketing machine. Floyd could fight anyone, and the pay-per-views are not falling below a certain number. They're gonna go mad for Manny Pacquiao and Canelo, but they're not falling below a certain number because it's him. Canelo just doesn't have that.
and that's the frustrating thing with Gervonta Davis for me, because Gervonta, there was a new place that he could have become the new.
I don't think
that
it's over
new-
though. I don't think it's over. I just think he just needs 2 great fights in a row.
Yeah, because he can talk well. He's a
Lomachenko.
Showtime. Yeah, I mean,
Let him have 2 fights in a back-to-back Lomachenko, right? Then after that, another fight. I don't know. Say he goes up in weight, fights Terence Crawford. Who knows? Chat goes on. He fights Adrian Broner. These are fights that he could easily.
Yeah.
So
That's what
it's
he
not
needs.
over for him at all.
I hope he does it, but again, it's for me. I don't feel like they dotted out his plan of what's next and how we become that guy. The same way you're now saying with Yarde, and you watch him in the IFL interview, and he looks like he finally gets it, and he's like, forget everyone else. No one's outworking me. It's my time now. Do you know what I mean? He looks like everything's come to, you know what I mean? It's the train is firmly on the track and it's going. You know what I mean? And some of these other boxers you just worry about. But because the Zone have got some great,
comes-
like,
you know
it's
what's mad?
I'm
Is
so
that
sad for the Zone.
It comes down. I'm not sad for them. They'll
No,
be
because
alright.
they've got some good, like,
They'll
that's
be alright.
a place where
Boxing will continue to thrive regardless of whoever is involved. But it just takes me back to last week's conversation when we start talking about what fighters are doing to get attention.
Yeah.
And how much that changes things business-wise. And you look at, these situations with Canelo, and it's like, all right, cool. You are a great boxer, but you're boring outside of the ring. Nothing happens with you. Literally nothing happens with Canelo Alvarez. Now, that's not to say he needs to go out and do... But something...
He doesn't... Someone like him, he won't need to, because he's got the nation's love. He's fine. He almost fits into the AJ thing where I'm the nation's hero.
He's not.
He is. I'm sending him to Mexico. In Mexico.
Yes,
that's
but
good enough.
He doesn't operate in Mexico. We're not going to Mexico for his fights. He fights in the States.
Yeah.
And
but there's a strong Mexican fan base.
Yes, I know that. But what I'm saying, his brand doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing exciting about Canelo.
It's not worldwide.
No.
It's not worldwide.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, pour some water on someone, big man.
Baptize
Let
someone.
me see Canelo look alive for once. Every time I see Canelo, he looks like he's literally just being silent. I'm like, bro, all right, cool.
You just don't like the silent fighter at all.
No, it's not that I don't like the silent fighter, but I'm just looking at. I'm like, I don't care
noise.
unless the fight is on.
Yeah,
and even then, you're not getting me up at 4 a.m. I'll wake up and watch the highlights.
I get out for Canelo.
Nah, I don't.
I get out for Canelo. I would. I think he's.
If you fought Triple G, I'd probably get up for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
But other than that,
most fights I would get out for Canelo. I think he's an amazing fighter. I think it's a big loss to the Zone. I think you can't let that guy out the door. I think pay him what he wants. If you want to still exist in this market, pay him or see you later. It's gonna we've seen people,
I'm not taking that stance for Canelo. Sorry,
we'll
as I
watch.
say, the record is dubious, so there's a lot of other elements in
We'll
this.
watch
convo.
what happens to Canelo, but yeah,
Calm.
cool. Obviously, so another one of Tunde's fighters fought.
Yeah. Bilal Ali.
Very crazy ending to a fight. I've never seen anything like it.
It was weird, man. So obviously watching the fight, I was like, it just seemed like, when you're watching a fight, it was a 4-rounder. So it's not even long enough for you to, 4-rounder fights, you really just got to go in there and blow the guy away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or do the best you can to dominate, because you give a round here, you give a round there. We're doing 50-50 rounds, it's too soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time to make the decision now. Look how this played out.
I've never seen a video like this before, man.
Oh, bro, I watched this
It's the
and
greatest.
I was so confused.
Lit up, I think you can, yeah.
So the fight is done, and they're announcing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Marcus McDonald, scores this contest 39-37 for your winner, and still undefeated, Muhammad, the chosen one, Bilal Ali.
Well, I think there's been a mistake there. No, that's not correct.
There's been a mistake, and Marcus McDonnell is indicating that Ed Harrison was the winner of that fight and not Muhammad Bilal Ali. He's won this one, and I think that is the information being given to Marcus McDonnell. I don't know if we can check.
But Ed Harrison doesn't look like a Muhammad. I just want to say that from the top. Yeah. He doesn't look like.
There was no way you could mix them up.
Mixing them two up, yeah, like Ed, yeah, and
Bilal,
yeah,
mad.
yeah, it is nuts.
I mean, just think of the range of emotions that you go through.
Well,
hearing your name.
No, but what you got to deep, yeah, is you have to look at Ed Harris, because I was literally focused on Bilal.
Yeah.
What happens in the video is Ed Harris actually claps. He claps for Bilal, yeah, and then the referee shaking his head, then Bilal, Ed Harris quickly realizes he's like,
wait a minute, something's different.
No, and his hand goes up, and he's like, yeah, no, bro. Can you imagine getting from clapping for someone to be like, oh, well done to him?
No, but could you imagine getting ready to do your celebration and then it's like, hurrah, oh, I lost.
It's a meme though. That is a meme. That's a meme.
Hurts.
Gee, that's a meme. Because the referee, they're saying his name, and the referee is so in disdain.
The referee is like, immediately, no. It's tough, man. And the thing is, I feel for Bilal Ali, because obviously he's in the early stages of his career. It's a 4-round fight. These are fights where, you know, they should just be foregone conclusions.
Yeah.
A lot of the time when you see guys at the stage of their career, you know, they announce themselves and they're looking sharp, and then they look at the other guy in the ring and it's just like 117 losses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what's so cool though? Like the young Ed kid, because right now he's made a name for himself.
Yeah.
Like it or not,
he was gassed.
They said that in his IFO, like in the interviews after, he's trying to sell lollipops and that, bro.
He's like, yo, get your sugary snacks, everything's great. Yeah, when we get to them. And he turns to Trey, he's like, you say something. I was like,
nah, he was so, and then
he's hyped.
What was nuts, the point that he made is saying, I found about this fight late. You know what I mean? I didn't even really, you have to put that sauce down.
He was like, I don't even like running. He goes, I think I run once this week. Imagine getting the fight late notice and still not kicking up the serious training.
This is it. So now it's just.
I felt for Bilal Ali though, but you know,
painful.
shouts out to him. He took it well in his post-fight interview.
Yeah.
He was just like, listen, it was written. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't written for me to win today, so all I can do is accept it and move on.
Yeah.
What made me laugh is how some of the ignorant comments in the YouTube space. One of the guy comments is like, it was written. What type of excuse is that? Man can't even accept his defeat without you man saying something dumb. He said, what type of excuse is that? It was written. Who wrote it? I was like, get these man out of here.
Wait, did he say he wrote it?
Bro. So dumb.
That's a good question, though.
So dumb.
No, but
what type of excuse
because
is
sometimes
that?
when you go poetic, people are not supposed to come back and answer questions about you. You know what I mean? They're supposed to just let you just get that off.
Just over your head.
DeMarco. Man said no.
That went over your head.
Let's talk about this thing here. What was written, big man? Let's really, but yeah, listen, Bilal will be back.
He'll be
you know
back.
what I mean? He'll be back.
It's mad though. Free amateur fights. Like, the free amateur fight thing is like, you hear that stuff and it's just like, I don't know what you want the reaction from me to be by hearing a fighter's got free amateur fights.
It's like when you perform and you say it's my first gig. You know it's not going well, and you say, it's my first gig.
It softens the
you
expectation.
Can't say that. Like, there's things that don't matter.
Yeah.
Like right now, do swim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't be in here being, when it's getting bad when man starts saying, obviously it's my first gig, you know.
Do you know what it is? It's one of the things where it's like I respect it when I hear it, but at the same time it's like, I don't know what else to do from this point though. You're here now. You're in amongst these people.
You're in with the bro. You're in.
You gotta navigate correctly.
You're either, if it's AJ, you're in with the Lions. Why? It's the Wolves. Do you know what I mean? End of the day, you're in with savage animals, yeah? And no one cares if it's your first day on the job. It's like, kill or be killed. Really and truly. Do you see what I'm saying? So, if you came underprepared, whose fault is it? That's what they say. That's, you know what I mean? So, I understand it, because being a novice
that's why you got to give credit to fighters who don't have a deep amateur experience.
Yeah.
And they get to a level where they're mixing it with guys who have that. Anthony Yarde, Dillian White, for example.
Anthony Yarde doesn't have a lot big.
10 amateur fights.
Yeah.
Dillian White is another one.
Yeah.
But you see these guys, they do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like, when men saying they train, like, Tunde Ajayi in an interview is just like, he goes, we don't prepare for fights. We train and then fights come. Them men are in the gym.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the kind of above and beyond attitude that you got to have. And obviously, Bilal is around the right people for that to rub off. But, you know, it's just one of the things you just pick yourself up and keep moving.
Boxing's gone in another way because you're finally seeing people that look like themselves making money. So that's naturally going to bring stuff. You know what I mean? It's like with anything, when you get like your MCs and they're making money, a whole bag of new MCs come. You know what I mean? With anything where there's money being made, people will say, wait, I could do this. Do you know what I'm saying? And I do think that AJ birthed a whole new nation of fighters that have come into this thing and people are like, I want to fight too. Do you know what I'm saying? Because before AJ, who was there that was looking
I think
to?
it's one of those things where heavyweight boxing leads boxing.
Yes.
So, you know, when Floyd's era of welterweight boxing, little guys typically don't do superstardom like that. It's very rare. But he came and he just had a mad run. I wouldn't say it birthed a bunch of defensive fighters. Yeah. With the shoulder roll. Everyone trying to do shoulder roll. Whereas when the heavyweight boxing division is back on top, when heavyweights start coming in, every other division just starts to get heavier again. Yeah. So, yeah, man.
I'm going to try and call Craig Richards again because I really
Let's do it, man. Yeah, because this convo needs to happen, man.
Let's see.
Hearing us twice in one pod is crazy.
It's nuts.
Hello? Hey!
You're not ready! Listen, Craig Richards, you're live on the Undefeated Podcast. It's KG here and my boy, come on.
Travis J. What's good, bro?
Hey, 1 second. Mommy, I made it!
Yo! Bro! It's been a very interesting couple of weeks, I would say. Yeah. You got the announcement's been made. You're actually having the big fight. You got
Shaq and Peters.
How you feeling about that one, bro?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. You know, it's been a while. You know, I've been mandatory challenger for this British title since June. Somehow I keep getting tricked out my spot. But you know, like even my last fight, it was kind of like.
Wait, you say June? Wait, hold on. When you said June,
yeah, last year, some 500 days shit. I need to do
Damn. Don't let him Dillian White you, bro.
They're gonna give you that Dylan.
500 days.
Wow. So okay. So what is this fight for then? Just to break it down. What is this one? This
is for the British title.
Wow.
So basically, when I boxed Andre Sterling, that was a final eliminator for the British title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Obviously we waited to see who I was fighting. Obviously at the time Buatsi had the title. And then obviously he was moving on. He then vacated. Then I was waiting for an opponent to fight for it. That took months. Then eventually he had Shakan back and forth about December. Then he didn't want to fight December. Then it was March. Then I got ill. Then the whole show got cancelled because of COVID. And then I was waiting for it to reopen. And then somehow they tricked me, talking about behind closed doors. Mick Hennessy was allowed to have 2 of his fighters fight for it in August. Then I was waiting to have a warm-up fight. September, the show pushed back a bit. And then he was, obviously then it got made, he was ready for November. So I said, you know what, scrap the warm-up fight, let's get straight into this.
Oh, so you don't want to warm up, you just want to go straight in?
No, just go straight in.
I respect that.
Is that dangerous though? Because this is the very...
Have you had to deal with a long distance like this, a long gap and then fight again? Have you had that before?
Well, I've done it before, like, I've done months, not as long as this, but in the amateurs, I remember, like, even when I won the Box Cup, I remember I boxed early September, I didn't box again until I think it was July when the Box Cup actually came.
Hello?
Old guy, easy, so I think sometimes I'm more sharp because I'm aware of that.
Okay, the time off.
Yeah, I'll be more focused.
So, all right, so how do you feel about this guy? Because obviously, Shakan Peters, I don't think he's like anyone you faced. He's 6'6". Do you know what I mean? He's quiet. He moves quite well. You're 6'1". Do you know what I mean? That's a big height disadvantage.
I'm not actually 6'1", but let Boxer say I'm 6'1". I'm actually 6'3", but Boxer says I'm 6'1". There's a big height difference, but not really, a few inches. But this is what Jake Paul said the same thing. He said, you've never boxed someone as tall, as big as me, as strong as me, someone who can move like me. Because when you look at remember when Jake came into the game from former GB Olympic team, fighter, he came in, he was knocking everything out. He got caught in one of his fights. After that, he went back to his boxing and moving. No one could lay a glove on him when he wanted. And he said the same thing. I'm big, I can move, I can punch. How are you going to deal with this? And we saw how I dealt with it. I tracked him down, dropped him every round and got him out of there.
So and we ain't seen him since, bro.
We ain't seen him since.
We ain't seen him since, bro.
Nah, he made the right choice. He got out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Craig, we've been talking about this for a minute, yeah? So we just want to hear from your side of the story. When you sparred Nigel Benn, yeah? What happened in that session? Because soon afterwards, he cancelled everything.
Yeah, he just decided that he just realised that he didn't want to box no more. I just feel like he realised that it worked like...
What, mid-spar with you?
That was a mad body shot. That was a mad body shot, bro.
No, he made his mind up, I think, in his head that he kind of wanted to have a feel out to see how he felt about it. He sparred with me and was kind of thinking, you know what, it's not right, I need to just call it here. And I think he just made that decision. I think it was just a last trial run for him to see how he felt, and
it was what it was.
A good choice, yeah.
Listen, so wait. Can't laugh. No, but listen, I just spoke to Idris, yeah? And Idris ain't had a lot of fights, Craig, yeah? But the smoke that Idris came onto this phone with, yeah, was insane. Yeah, I started looking forward. He was saying he's the one and only, he's the next, get out of his way, everyone shut up. That's what he was saying.
He was on smoke,
yeah?
bruv.
And there's a difference because you don't sound like that right now. And I want to know, like, what's going on, bruv? Are we going to hear the real, because I know you outside the media, Craig Richards, yeah. I know Craig. Yeah?
And you know what it is, yeah? I don't know you like that, yeah? But when I see your videos, I can see in your eyes, there's someone else in there.
There's someone else in there, bro.
I've been trying to contain him.
Nah,
bro. Let that you out, fam. What are we saying?
No,
what?
Like, obviously, you know more my background and where I'm coming from. So when I came into the boxing, I tried to come in like, say if you was to work in next and you just try to reinvent yourself in a new job.
Oh, man. You know the roadman gets that job in the city?
Yeah.
You know the city one where you're trying to make sure to check your CRB above and beyond to try to act a certain way, bro.
Yeah, nah. I understand, yeah, but we need to, again, as like it or not, Idris is getting certain offers, yeah, because this, according to him anyway, he's getting certain offers because he made the move and he put himself in the shop window. Yeah. Are you finally gonna put yourself in the? Because even last week we showed a video of Dan
Aziz,
and he said, "Are you gonna bang out, bruv? When we come to the middle of the ring, are you gonna bang out? Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see something from you where it's like when you lot finally do the talking?
Yeah.
What are we saying, bro?
Obviously, it's that time now that I'm probably just gonna start being myself a bit more as the time goes on now, because either way, I realise in this boxing you can just be yourself, and the same results are gonna happen. You're gonna go in there and fight regardless. The opportunity's gonna come regardless. So yeah, I think as time goes on, the work uniform goes off. The smoke and mirrors
put back on the trackie, fam.
And the true me will come through. The trackie comes back on.
Listen, so what? I'm gonna put it on you right now and say, how do you reckon that fight's gonna go?
Well, Shakan.
Yeah.
Definitely a stoppage.
Cheers.
Hey.
Definitely a stoppage.
He
ain't seeing the final bell.
He ain't seeing, so we're not getting.
I want to show the levels. I need to show what I'm really on, because it is like a last fight or so. It just like I'm turning up to tick the register to get my money and run off. I was really just waiting for this fight. But I'm thinking now I need to go and show people what I'm really on, and that's what it is now. I've got to show the levels and show what I'm really about.
Yes.
This is it, man. This is it. Because at the end of the day, like me personally, I want to invite you to the pod. Yeah, I need to have you on the pod, and I need you to actually really talk to us, because a lot of people don't actually know who you are and where you're coming from and what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? And obviously you got, when's your fight scheduled?
14th of November.
14th of November. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want you to come on before then, and I'd like you to come back as a champion.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you see what I'm saying? I want to see a belt.
Then I'm gonna come back with a belt. It's gonna be on the table.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes.
This is the talk that I want, bro. This is.
In the sea. I'm bringing that shit back to London. I'm gonna run off on him like a thief in the night.
Yes.
Snatch that shit and
There
run
we
off.
go.
Back.
I got the bag. The move's done.
There you go. Listen, we got some, what do you call it? You can answer the question because I'm happy right now. I'm gonna call you and call you offline to schedule a date when we can come and actually do the interview and really talk. But you got any more?
No, I'm
yeah,
cool, man.
Listen, well, we're gonna set that one up, bruv. Big up. Again, start training. I want to see these videos, bruv. You see how Tyson like made Roy Jones not want to do it no more? I want to see videos like that from you, bro.
Straight.
I'm gonna put more some stuff online, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting some material out. I'm gonna start setting up
It's important.
my tripod in the gym and start getting some footage.
It's important.
Yeah. We know someone still. We got the camera guy still. We got the man that films this pod. Yeah.
The stuff I don't post, you can have it in the archives.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, Craig, the Spider, we already know what time it is. We'll speak to you soon, brother.
Big up, bro.
Big up yourself. Let's go. Come on, bruv. Gee, we're getting to know these boxes.
That's gonna be a good interview still.
It's gonna be sick.
When he comes
because
in.
you're fully like, there's a lot to know about this fighter, man, and he's coming from a place. So I'm excited. I can't wait to just sit him down here and then people fully hear his story because he's been overlooked really and truly. He's in the camp and he got thrown in at the deep end. Eddie put him in a big fight when I don't think it was time to. He didn't have enough training time to be ready for this fight, and it didn't go the way he needed to go. You know what I mean? And I get that because there is a Buatsi on the cards. There's all these fighters. He's not really thinking about him, but he has to put himself at the front of the queue now. You know what I mean? So
I respect it.
Yeah, man. Have we got anything else?
Frank Warren.
You can talk to Frank because
Frank.
This is pissing me off right now.
Frank.
You can talk to Frank.
We're here again.
This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off.
Every couple weeks, we've got to send you a message.
We praise him.
When you make certain moves, we say, yes, Frank, more of that. And then sometimes you hit the reverse gear and floor it. And we don't know why. Like, you're delaying the Dubois and Joyce fight because you're waiting for attendance to come back into venues. You say we can't do this without people in the audience. I'm going to be honest with you, Frank. We don't care that much about this fight. We need this fight now whilst we care. Because if they announce AJ or anything to do with AJ and anyone else, we're gone. So the best thing you can do is shoot this one off now.
Shoot this one off.
So that way you can focus on Fury. You don't have to worry about anything else.
You need to make this guy, then you see right now, Dubois is actually, people are talking about him.
Listen.
He could be the next guy.
Also,
make him fight Joyce. Let it happen.
How long are you going to let these men stay in camp for? These men have had their camp extended how many times? Yeah. I'm like, bro, these men need to rest their bodies, you know? Them men are going to show up and have 2 good rounds in them, and it's going to be your fault.
Yeah. I'm thoroughly disappointed.
It's weird.
This is not a mega fight.
Look,
this is not a mega fight. I need to let's.
I don't even want
We've been guessing it.
Yeah, we have. But
this is not a mega fight. I'm excited about this fight.
I'm excited about it because I want some boxing. Eddie Hearn gave us a good night with Dillian White and Povetkin.
And
gave us a good night.
That should have been in front of fans. Why it wasn't?
It should have been in front of fans. That's easily gonna sell out somewhere. But he gave it to us in the park in his garden. Yeah. I don't know what your garden situation is saying.
Get a garden, bro. Tell him to get a garden, bro.
But the fact is, we need another big night from you.
Yeah.
Don't obviously shoot your Fury out there, and you don't need to do that.
No one's saying to do that.
Get out there, give us a Dubois and Joyce. Behind closed doors, it's no big deal.
Please, man. This is I didn't like
and
that.
No posters.
Hey, wait. For the fans, I swear to you, I'm not even lying, yeah? Catford, if you drive around near the McDonald's, look up to your right, you're going to see Dubois. You see it's the funniest poster in the world. It's the funniest poster.
Oh, mate. Anyway, listen, I think that's...
It's bare out of date. The fight's already been a gun.
If you're booking flyers, let me know.
I can't do it. Anyway, listen.
Hey. Anyway, yeah. Give us 5 hair's.
We didn't choose our comment of the week.
I'm gonna give it to Godson.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll give it to Godson because he was bringing back moments of nostalgia, and I was just like, yeah, I forgot about the Billy Joel song.
Yeah.
There's a lot there, man.
Godson, you do win it. Special mention to all you lot in the comment
Special
section.
mention to Soulstar, KO Boxing Vibe,
everyone. Literally, AI.
No, it's IA. October Red.
October
Red.
Always shout out Poonit, you know what I mean?
Poonit.
And Ishan.
Come on,
You
Ishan.
know what I mean? You already know what time it is.
Straight.
You're about you lot know who you are. There's names that just ring off, and people that
Skinny
don't
Kinney.
Corey. Where was Skinny, bro?
Skinny's doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's loading up the next comment.
Yeah.
Smidge. Smidge is, he's been writing still.
All right, there's a lot of you lot, but listen, big up all yourselves, man, and all the silent listeners that don't actually get in the comment section, big you up too, man.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, all that good stuff. Tell your cousin, tell your brethren, tell your cousin that you don't chat to, who loves boxing. Tell everyone. Peace.
He's undefeated, I'll defeat him. I'm jabbing, I'm dodging, weaving. I'll uppercut him, I'll leave him bleeding. He's cut man's gotta go hard this evening. 10th round, I can hear man breathing. But my fitness comes like a terminal sickness. It can't leave me, I train like I'm addicted. All this pain I've inflicted. Rib shot, leave a man winded. Take a knee, 10-8 round, that's me. Championship round, I'm sweet. Float like a butterfly, sting like bee. Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. WBO, WBC. Give me all of the belts, put them all on me. Give me all of the belts, put them all on me. Undefeated. Undefeated.